Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is CryptoTakeOver coming back with another video. Bitcoin recently seems like it just topped out at 7.2K. Could that be the predicament? Or was 7.5 our top out? We really haven't put in somewhat of a higher high. So I'll start to dive in a little bit more to the charts. Maybe we can see what's going on here. We were kind of expecting more of a push over the weekend, but we didn't quite get that. So what's going to happen now? That's yet to be determined, but I hope that y'all stick around for the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and let's get started. All right, so we're going to take a look at our 15-minute time frame here. You can see that when our daily candle, our new daily candle opened, it looked like we were kind of unsure of what direction we wanted to take. It did look like the bears did take control for the rest of the evening. And so right now it does look like we are getting a little bit of resistance on our VWAP, indicating that bears do look like they are in control as of right now, maybe getting even some rejection on our 100 EMA, as y'all can see. Money flow still in the red here. We were in a long position on our trading group, but we did exit that long position because we could probably find another positioning better for us too. So we're just going to wait to see what exactly is going to happen going on into Monday. Our CME probably opens in a few hours at about 7K. So we're going to have a little bit of a gap. We could come back down and close that gap. That is yet to be determined. So we'll have to wait and see exactly how this is going to play out. Let's take a look at our 30-minute time frame here. 30-minute time frame looked like it wanted to give us a death cross here, but maybe coming back down to indicate a further dive down into the crypto abyss. So we'll have to take a look at that and see what's going to happen there. As y'all can see here, money flow is still kind of rounding off from the green, maybe indicating that we do want to kind of start to move into that red, looking like we had two big green dots here. But that's yet to be determined whether or not we could trend below that. It would be a little bit more of a bullish divergence. As y'all can see, we're already putting in somewhat of a bullish divergence here on our 30-minute. As we move into our 45-minute time frame, we do have a buy signal here on our 45-minute. You can also see that our money flow is starting to round off just a tad bit. So I want to be extra cautious here, thinking that we could hit higher numbers, within the next, by the end of the day at least. So, for the most part, it does look like we are consolidating out just a tad bit more than expected. So I do want to play this with caution, and I'm not trying to rush into anything right now. So as y'all can see here, our 1 hour is also giving us, it gave us that sell signal back there, and money flow is starting to trickle off just a tad bit. I am going to turn off our Cipher SR and then also get rid of I'll keep that one. I think I'm going to get rid of this one down here. Yeah, I'll get rid of that one. We were putting in somewhat of a triangle, but the thing is that we broke this major trend line resistance on Friday. And as of right now, we haven't come back down to retest it. Usually during a trend line break, Bitcoin likes to come back and retest that trend line as support. So we're really going to have to wait to see whether or not Bitcoin wants to come back down to maybe 6,900 and retest that trend line as support. And if we do get it as support, then we can maybe expect another push to the upside here. So that is a strong possibility, but that is kind of why I want to wait to see what the right position would be to take, and then maybe move from there. So looking at our 1 hour, we'll move into our 90-minute time frame. You can already see some of the blue lines I have drawn out here, and we'll get into those here in a little bit, but they are some more rounded channels that I found earlier yesterday, and I just wanted to take those into consideration, that they could act as a little bit of resistance and support for us too as well, moving into the near-term future. So you can see here on our 90-minute time frame, money flow is still kind of moving to the upside just a tad bit. We are putting in somewhat of a green dot here too. Same with our 2 hour. We'll move into our 2 hour time frame. Money flow actually kind of moving off to the rounding off here just a little bit. So we do want to take extra precaution here. We did have our sell signal. I've been kind of keeping an eye on the 2 hour. It is one that we like to play off of sometimes, especially in the trading group too. So we've been kind of keeping an eye on that. We did have a sell signal way back here, and this was on, I believe, Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Thursday or Friday, we had the sell signal go off, but we kind of moved sideways. Then we broke to the upside here. So what I'm kind of waiting for is us to retrace a little bit for at least to get maybe a little bit more profit, maybe like a 2% profit for the sell signal here, which could probably send us back down to that 6.9K. I would say that that's a pretty good indication that once this decides to, move at least underneath where this sell signal went off, maybe at about 6,900 or so, we could see that to start flip around and then maybe give us a buy signal here. So playing this with caution right now. We just kind of want to see where market's going to take us. But as you can see over here, I put off some rounded channels for us to just keep an eye on too as well. Mid channel support here on our rounded channel, and then our bottom channel support down here too. So we will kind of keep an eye on these just to see what exactly might be playing out for us here in the near term future. But yeah, that is yet to be determined just yet. Like I said, we might want to come back down and retest this trend line break as support, and usually that likes to happen. Whether or not this, usually we like to get a 3% break to the upside here. So that's about a 3% break. I would like to see more of like a 5% break to just confirm that bullishness breakout. So we're gonna have to really keep an eye on that to see whether or not we bounce up there and then get another 5% move to the upside to about 7,500 or so. But as of right now, we could even come back down and retrace this channel a little bit further. I would say that based on our 4 hour starting to move into that greenish territory as well. So I'm not going to be super bearish right now either. A lot of these time frames just haven't really lined up for us properly. I think the volume's just really low right now too. And market can move in either direction on a dime. So we really have to just take extra precaution right now and just see exactly what's going to play out for us too. All right, so we do have a sell signal on our 4 hour as well. We can take that into consideration. Our 6 hour hasn't signaled anything just yet. We had a buy signal way back over here, but we are starting to see some some dives down below our one of our bullish EMA ribbons too as well. We'll have to keep an eye on that and consider that for the most part. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of see where this 1 hour might break also. If we get a little squeeze here between our EMAs, if we break below that, those key EMAs there, that's a strong possibility. Moving to our 6 hour, wait till this loads up for us. But yeah, guys, if y'all are interested in joining the trading group, I did send out an email the other day along with some other interesting things too there too. So I hope that y'all join us in there, and y'all are getting a discount special right now if y'all do decide to join. So it's 35% off if y'all do decide to join up for the monthly membership, and y'all can support us there and also learn some nice ways to trade this market as well. So we offer a Discord group, we offer private summary analysis every single day, and then also you get the access to the private signals bot inside of the Discord group as well. So a bunch of cool things there. You can see here on our 8 hour, let's see, so we're also starting to get a red dot here, maybe indicating some movement to the downside. Money flow still in the green, but who's to say it can't start to trickle off back down towards the bottom side too. So that is a strong possibility that we need to keep an eye on. As you can see, this is my channel that I have kind of rounded off here just a tad bit. It did kind of look like we were respecting these lines here and this kind of overall rounded structure that you can present yourself with right now. If 7.5K was our topping out pattern, we're going to try and keep, pushing up to retest some of those key areas. So what, I would like to see is us maybe come back down and retrace in this mid channel here, this mid channel, line that we have, and then also maybe come back down and retest the breakout resistance point at about, 6,900 or so. So I would say, yeah, definitely 6,900 could be a nice little retracement for us if y'all are interested in taking that, maybe to the downside as well. Moving on into our 12 hour money flow, kind of even rounding down now just a tad bit. You can see that it looks like we're having a little bit of a red dot being put in there too. Now I did get a buy signal on our 12 hour, but it does look like it has disappeared. So kind of interesting, and maybe that was on Bitstamp, the Bitstamp chart, but on Bybit, it does look like we are having no buy signal just yet. So very interesting stuff there. Just turn that back on. Cool. And then we're going to get into our 21 hour. 21 hour did give us a buy signal. But yeah, it's yet to be determined. Like I said, we could come back down and retest this, 6,900 area, and that might be a good indication of maybe to take a long position there. But what I really want to wait to see what happens is if we do get that much of a retracement, and then maybe take the move to the upside from there too as well. So I'd like to just wait a little bit to see what's going to happen, and not get into anything too soon or too quick right now. Let's move on into our one day time frame. Does look like we are having a green dot here on our Cipher A, indicating that it looks like we're ready to start to push up to that 7,500 area as well too. So this, our Cipher B on our 1 day looks very, very bullish. But I would like to just wait to see what our retracement is going to be. Wait for the CMEs to open at 7K. Wait to see if we get the 6,900 retracement to retest that trendline support. And then maybe take a position from there and just take a look at the charts to see what's going to happen. So we're going to give this probably about a day or so. Same with the trading group. They know what's going on right now, and they've been updated. So, but overall, I think we kind of have an idea of what's going to happen here, and then we can just take that for what it is and then make our move from there. So 2-day chart also holding support above our 13 EMA at about 6,800. So even if we came back down to retest 6,900, we really wouldn't be breaking down below that key EMA there, and it could send us, up to retest that 7,900 area once we start to break above this. So what I'm looking for is just a really good entry position to start to take this up to the top side too. You can see here on our 2-day chart, we're starting to see a little bit of bullish momentum. We have a green dot there as well. 3-day chart still hasn't even put in a red dot just yet or anything. So 3 days looking really nice here too, as y'all can see. And then we're just starting to maybe start to float back to the top side here. So what I'm really curious about is to see whether or not this decouples from the regular stock market. I'll start to look at those charts a little bit more too, and just to see what's going to happen there. But as we started even to move into some of these higher time frames, we're having a lot of resistance. Even on our weekly to our 5-day to our 6-day, there's a lot of resistance right now, and so we're gonna need quite a bit of volume to get us through some of these key resistance points. Even if it's a quick wick to the upside, it would still probably be a good play. We would just want to make sure that we have our profit set, and just take what's given to us, take what the market's given to us, and then move on with our day, right? We don't want to get too greedy. We probably don't want to leave these positions open for too long. But the halving is coming up. I would imagine a lot of volatility going into the halving too as well, as some of y'all can expect. But also it does look like we are wanting to, maybe the bulls want to step in and just push this a little bit higher before, something else happens. So with that being said, y'all, I want to thank y'all for sticking around on the channel. I got a lot of things to do, so I don't really want to drag this on too long. But like I said, the trading group is on sale right now for 35% off for the month of April. I actually only have a few spots left remaining. There's only 5 spots left, so I encourage y'all to get signed up for it as soon as possible and make sure that y'all get that special, that locked in price. And y'all can come join us. Y'all get access to the private channel on Discord, and also y'all will get access to the private bot, my private analysis as well, my ins and outs of the markets, and take it from there. So with that being said, y'all, thanks for tuning back in. This is Crypto Takeover. I hope y'all have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll see y'all next time.